Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today I've got some new Davosa watches in the store to show you. And for smaller wristed people, they're all under 40 millimeter. I want to say they're like 36 or 38 or so. I think you're going to really enjoy them. And one of them in particular has a really nice curved case. It's really interesting, very comfortable. In case you don't know, Davosa Swiss watches, Swiss-made watches, and they really are meant to be a Rolex homage. I mean, no qualms or anything about it. It's strictly what they are meant to look like for a fraction of the price. We'll get into them. I'm kind of filming a double-header intro today, so this may look familiar. I'm wearing my Matic on the white rubber strap and the ISL 18, which is the best-selling Islander I have done to date, even though it was not one of the first released. So that's pretty amazing. Anyway, let's check out these really cool Davosa watches. So I got 6 new Davosa in the store. I might have misspoke a little bit in the intro. These guys are 36. These guys are right at 40. But I did get 3 of each color. I just kind of left one out just for expediency, if you will. So I guess I'll just go over really no order at all. We'll start with the mid-size, or the medium size, if you will. As I mentioned, obviously, they are clearly meant to look like one thing and one thing only. So if you're looking, for the real, look for the real deal, but it's not in the wallet, then maybe this is something you want to check out. So this is the Davosa 36.5 millimeter medium Ternos Swiss automatic dive watch. Comes in blue, comes in white, and comes in black. The black I'm not going to show you. You guys know what a black watch looks like. Let's get into it. It is 36.5 in diameter. It is 11.8 thick to an anti-reflective flat sapphire crystal. Just 43 on the lug tip to lug tip. Solid screw down case back. There you go. It is Swiss made. We do have an 18 millimeter lug width with a beautiful bracelet, solid end link, solid link with screws, a nice 4-position micro adjust clasp. Do we have divers on this? I did not look before. Yes, we do. It's hidden under that piece of paper. There's the divers extension. It is a signed clasp. There it is, Davosa. Okay. Let's show you the model number. It's 16619 The other two are very similar. You see it says DAV 3021. That's the movement, a Davosa 3021 movement. It's basically a Swiss Solida SW200 movement. So this is the blue dial guy. Oh, 200 meters of water resistance, if I didn't say that. Screw down crown, 40 hours of power reserve. You guys know everything. Cyclops over the date. Okay. Beautiful blue dial. Classic markers. Ceramic bezel. Beautiful 120 click. Really nice. Unidirectional ratcheting bezel. Just a real knockout of a watch. Ternos Diver 200 meters automatic with Swiss made at the bottom. We'll check out the lume in a bit. Look at the case back, all stainless steel, sapphire crystal, automatic, blah, blah, blah. So, blue is cool. Black is nice as well. Like I said, black generally the #1 selling diver of any watch. But what do you think about white with the ghost? I'm going to call it a ghost bezel. It's not a ghost bezel. I don't think it is. Stark white dial, silver hands with the lume, and then this beautiful ceramic sloped, same on the other, white bezel with a little pip at the 12. And again, we will check out the lume when I cut out the lights later. But man, this is different, right? This could easily be unisex. I guess all these could be unisex, and more people are kind of calling me out on that, where the even 43 millimeter divers, if women want to wear them, I mean, they're marketed to men, but women it doesn't make a difference. Women can wear them and definitely pull them off. Women's watches are easily coming upsize. I look at my mom's Datejust that my dad bought her in the 80s. It's a 28 millimeter penny. I mean, it's so tiny. Whereas now buy my wife watches there. When I got her Datejust, I got her the 31 on purpose, but I mean, she wears 36s, and now she even wears the Squale owned a pink, which is 40. It looks fine on women's wrists, so whatever you guys want to do. So I'm sorry if I've offended people. Brushed stainless steel bracelet. I don't know if I said that, and that's important when we get to the 60s style. So let's put this one aside. Oh, these are $7.99. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Probably really important to mention that. $7.99 for all three colors, blue, white, and black, which you don't see. Let's talk about the 60s, because this one kind of gets me a little bit excited. I really, really dig this watch. This is $7.39. So I'll start with the price so I don't forget. It's called the 60s because obviously it's got the spirit of the 60s. Of course, it's 40 millimeters, so it's a little bit bigger than you'd expect in the 60s, but beautiful case design, which we'll get into. Runs on the same Sellita movement, that DAV 3021. 40 millimeters in diameter, 12 thick to a domed mineral crystal. Now, Davosa does offer on their website the ability to upgrade to sapphire. I don't have that. I got them in mineral. Okay, so domed mineral. Look at the dome on that. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of the light. Here we go. 48 on the lug tip to lug tip, so still very cozy, very cozy. Solid screw down case back, 20 millimeter lug width, and now we've gone same style bracelet, polished center link. You see that? Beautiful. And then keeping true to history, it's got that, those nubs on the side of the bracelet. Pretty cool, right? Looks really nice. It is sized with screws. Every other nub or so is, can you see that? Every other nub is a screw head. Screw head, screw head, screw head. Same clasp, or same style clasp. Really, really sharp looking. This is the black dial with the burgundy aluminum insert. Still 120 click ratcheting bezel. Silver hands and markers. Nice lume, which again we'll get into in a minute. Sorry, I'm going around the horn. I don't want to keep it off center because people will start flipping out. Black dial, the crystal's going to make it hard to do a head-on, but there you go. Oh, it's not running. That probably bothers people too, right? Pop and wind. Yeah. Black dial, burgundy. Here is now, this is the blue, all blue dial. And then there's also blue and blue, and there's also a black on black, which I'm not showing you today. Still $7.39. I don't know what they charge for the sapphire upgrade. I'm not sure. Look at the curvature of the case. Look how nice that curves down to your wrist. Really hugs your wrist. And the domed crystals gives the whole effect of the watch is just a circle. Very comfortable. Kind of gives it a very thin profile as well. Looks really, really sweet. Let's cut out the lights. So first one we're going to look at is that mid-size. Definitely BGW9 happening here. It is blue. The bezel, the ceramic bezel is not loomed. Just that pip at 12 is. But clearly very easy to tell the time. I will show you just the... Now here's the 60s right next to it. A blue loom. So you can tell clearly green, blue, but same luminosity. Very easy to read and tell the time. So I'm going to start with that mid-size in blue. You can see that. Beautiful. Really nice looking. Great size. 43 on the tip to tip. Going to fit a lot of wrists. 6 3/4 is what you're looking at here. So, look at the overhang on the lug. There is no overhang. I'm going to say you're going down to a 6 1/4 or 6-inch wrist, probably with a decent amount of ease. And you larger wristed people that love to wear smaller watches, not a problem as well. And here is the 60s watch, which matches my shirt perfectly, actually. So 40 millimeters and 48 on the lug tip to lug tip. Again, no overhang. 40 is a great size for me, as is 42. We usually wear 42s, 43s. Very comfortable. Lots of room on the bracelet on this one. My goodness. But just evokes a great feeling. Very warm. Love the way the case curves. It makes it super, super comfortable. And that will definitely finish it up. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you a couple of new Davosa watches. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Questions or comments, put them down below and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.